You know, it's actually a fight that makes perfect sense, in my opinion. I would like to see Bernard the Alien Hopkins versus 168-pound WBO champion Arthur Abraham. But here's the thing. Arthur Abraham is trying to fight Felix Sturm. The WBA told him basically, no, you can fight Felix Sturm, but the WBO is not sanctioning that fight. We've heard Bernard Hopkins say he want to fight Arthur Abraham. And also, Bernard Hopkins has never fought at 168 pounds. Remember, he's fought at 160 where he has the all those title defenses. He fought at 170. He's fought at 175, which has been his home over the last, what's it been, about 8 years or so? So him fighting at 8-9 years, it's been about 10 years, hasn't it? Long story short, if Bernard Hopkins were to fight Arthur Abraham at 168 pounds, I feel confidently that Bernard Hopkins can make 168 pounds. Also, I do feel that he can beat Arthur Abraham, and he would be capturing a title in a division in which he's never fought it. So it's like this. I feel personally that the fight would have to happen in Germany. It would be a very, very big global fight if you cover the international boxing scene. And then if you know about Arthur Abraham, you know, he's been on kind of a hot streak, especially with the 2 wins over Paul Smith, the one, you know, that I feel he shouldn't have won. And then he just stopped Stieglitz in pretty much ending that finally. You know, they fought 4 times. So I'm looking at it like this. Whether you're an American, if you're an American boxing fan, you probably don't know who Arthur Abraham is unless you maybe watched, you know, the Super 6 tournament. You know, you may know Arthur Abraham because, you know, the illegal punch he did to Andre Durrell years back, but basically he's really good, you know, and he's, what is he, 36 or 38? He's getting up there in age. Some may say he has slowed down, but in my opinion, he's like a German version of, I'm just using an analogy. I'm not saying he is, but they love him to death on there. He's like a German version of Floyd Mayweather. So Bernard Hopkins, you know, as you know, basically 51 years old, fight Arthur Abraham, get that title, and then in my opinion, I think he should really just retire. Because when, you know, after losing to Sergey Kovalev, which was nearly a year ago, by the way, after losing to Sergey Kovalev, you know, fans thought he should have retired, win or loss after that fight. But now, if you do get the Arthur Abraham fight Arthur Abraham. You know, if you win, retire. If you lose, retire. But if you win, you'll be able to say, look, now I was a champion at 160, 168, 175, but I went from 160 to 175. Then as a 51-year-old man, I went to 168. You know, the storyline would be great. But it's all about what B-Hop wants to do, and he calls himself the Alien. For some reason, in my mind, I don't think that he really genuinely wants to retire. You know, I think he's one of them type of people that he wants to fight until the wheels fall off. But the Arthur Abraham fight is nowhere near official. We don't know for sure. That's just a name that's being thrown out there. Also, that's actually a fight that I feel that would make perfect sense for Bernard. T-Street Controversy on Twitter, T-Street Controversy on Instagram, T-Street Controversy at RealCombatMedia.com, T-Street Controversy at Styles Make Fights, T-Street Controversy Live.